Howdy, folks, what's going on? Yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause for making it out on a freezing cold night, huh? Yeah. Nice to be here in Philly with a bunch of Philly folks. I grew up in Northern California, and I've been out here almost 10 years now. And I gotta tell you, folks, I am still having a hell of a time picking up the local language and speaking it fluently. Now, I realize that you speak English in Philadelphia, but the problem is if you're not from here, you just think everybody's angry and pissed off all the time. But you're not. That's just how you talk. For instance, what the hell is this shit? Actually means, hey, what are you guys watching? What the hell do I look like? Means I don't have the answers to the questions that you're asking. Yeah, and if you want to say I love you, it's, hey, you know what? You're a real pain in the ass. You're my pain in the ass. Get over here. Now, I gotta tell you, I grew up in Northern California, so I did a lot of hunting and fishing and camping growing up. And every single time that I tell somebody from Philadelphia that I'm going camping, I get the same exact response, whether they're a man or a woman. Hey, I'm going camping this weekend. What, with like a tent and shit? You know, they saved my brain. Yeah, that's why I'm bringing a tent and shit. But real quick, before I get into my regular material, I want to tell you guys... I'm serious. On the way over here, I heard a study on the radio which might interest some of you in the audience, okay? It was on NPR. It was by the American Medical Association. And what this guy on the radio said was that the higher your level of education, the lower your frequency of sexual intercourse. Now you're all looking at me like I just laid an egg or something. That's all right. I was pretty confused too until he explained it. And the gist of it is, the dumber you are, the more you get. Now I'm seeing a few smiles, and that's real good news for me, because I got to tell you, there's a lot of pretty ladies here in the audience. And I just want all you pretty ladies here to know that I am definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed. I mean, I'm not a bright man, ladies, but I'm good in the sack, that's right. Look at her, she's nodding her head. What's your name, honey? Susan's nodding her head. She's giving me that look. She says, you know what, he looks dumb, but I bet he could shag my carpet. You'd be right, Susan, you'd be dead right. I mean it. I am slow on the uptake. I couldn't find my way out of a paper bag if you handed me a GPS, but I bet you I could find Susan's G-spot in about 45 seconds. With my eyes shut. And my hands tied behind my back. It's all right. I know you see the ring. My wife knows all about it. I mean, she obviously did not marry me to impress her friends. But that don't keep her from bragging about me. I heard her on the phone just the other day. She says, Mommy, you know what, that Tommy of mine, he is dumb as a box of rocks, but he sure does lick all the red off my candy. I'm so good, I just wrote a book about this. It's called 101 Ways to Look Like a Dumbass. I can see you, sir, have already read the first 3 chapters. What's your name, sir? Jonathan. How about a round of applause for Jonathan? Trying to improve himself. Right. And speaking of sex, there's a diner right down the street from my house that I go to with my family. It's owned by an incredibly horny and flirtatious Chinese woman. And if I go there without my family, it feels like I'm going to get a massage. Because when I walk in, she's like, hey, Blondie, how you doing tonight? You like an egg? I'll make a good egg for you. Oh, you like a rink? You like a sausage rink? I know you like a rink. I'll make a tree rink for you. You know what? I'm gonna have a Western on. Oh, yeah, ride 'em, cowboy! Sit down, T.I., you've been in the saddle too long. You reckon take a shower first? What? Oh, I'm sorry, my English is not so good. I say, you want coffee? That's my time, ladies and gentlemen.